This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Investing involves risk, including loss of capital. Any tools or strategies mentioned do not guarantee profits or future results.
For the last few years, artificial intelligence has lived inside a screen. You type a question, the AI gives an answer. You generate an image, you write some code, you summarize a document. That's the version of AI most people know. But what if that's only the beginning? Because some technology analysts believe the next phase of artificial intelligence won't live inside computers. It will live in the physical world, inside cars, inside factories, inside warehouses, and eventually inside robots. If that happens, the companies powering this transformation could become some of the biggest winners of the next decade. One investor making that case is Jeff Brown, and his argument starts with a simple observation. Most investors still think of Tesla as an electric vehicle company, but Elon Musk increasingly talks about something very different. Robotaxis, cybercabs, humanoid robots, artificial intelligence systems capable of operating in the real world. In Musk's vision, Tesla's future isn't just transportation. It's physical AI. Think about what Tesla is building. Self-driving vehicles capable of navigating real-world roads, cybercabs designed to operate without human drivers, and Optimus, Tesla's humanoid robot designed to perform physical tasks. Unlike chatbots and language models, these systems don't just process information. They interact with the real world. And that's what makes the opportunity potentially so much larger. Because software AI can answer questions. Physical AI can drive cars, move objects, operate machinery, deliver goods, perform repetitive labour, and potentially transform entire industries. That's why some analysts believe physical AI could eventually become a much larger market than today's chatbot revolution. But here's where the investment thesis becomes interesting. Many investors immediately assume the opportunity is Tesla stock. Jeff Brown disagrees. His view is that some of the biggest gains during technology revolutions often come from critical suppliers rather than the headline company itself. History provides plenty of examples. During the smartphone revolution, many suppliers benefited alongside Apple. During the AI infrastructure boom, numerous companies supplying NVIDIA experienced significant growth. And according to Brown, the same thing could happen with physical AI. His thesis focuses on a company that allegedly supplies a critical component used within Tesla's AI ecosystem. The claim is straightforward. Without this company's technology, Tesla's self-driving systems and future robotics ambitions become much harder to achieve. In other words, rather than betting directly on Tesla, Brown is looking further down the supply chain. The reasoning makes sense. If Tesla succeeds in deploying large fleets of autonomous vehicles and humanoid robots, demand wouldn't only flow to Tesla. It would also flow to the businesses providing the sensors, chips, hardware, infrastructure, and supporting technologies that make those products possible. That's often where overlooked opportunities emerge. Of course, this doesn't mean the thesis is risk-free. Anything connected to emerging technology carries uncertainty. Robotaxis remain controversial. Regulatory approval remains a challenge. Humanoid robotics is still in its early stages, and many supplier companies can be highly volatile. That's why investors should separate the long-term trend from the short-term hype. The trend itself is real. Artificial intelligence is steadily moving beyond software applications and into machines capable of interacting with the physical world. The timing and ultimate winners are much less certain. Jeff Brown packages this research through his Near Future Report service. The service focuses on identifying emerging technology trends before they become mainstream, with coverage spanning artificial intelligence, robotics, autonomous vehicles, space technology, biotech, energy, and data center infrastructure. The current AI agents thesis is simply one example of that broader strategy. What's particularly interesting about this idea is that it shifts the conversation away from asking which chatbot wins. Instead, it asks a much bigger question. What happens when AI gains the ability to physically interact with the world around us? If self-driving vehicles become commonplace? If humanoid robots become commercially viable? And if physical AI scales globally, the companies enabling that transformation could become enormously important. Whether Tesla ultimately leads that future remains to be seen. Whether Jeff Brown's supplier pick becomes a major winner remains to be seen as well. But one thing is increasingly difficult to ignore. The next phase of artificial intelligence may not happen on your screen. It may happen right in front of you,